Hello friends, welcome to Salo Happy Home. I'm happy to be here with you today. And I'm actually outside. It's what is it? My hair's still wet. It's Monday, March 29. And I'm doing a little bit of an experiment here because I tried to do it last year and it was a little difficult. So what I'm doing is I'm walking up one side of my block and down the other to get an idea of how many steps it takes and how long it takes. So I'm just gonna walk up one side and down the other. And we live in the middle of the block. So it's kind of it's kind of an even Steven there. We'll see what happens. Got some hardworking men out here starting their Monday morning off with a new roof. Looks awesome. Morning. Someone's getting a new roof. Can you hear those birds? It's beautiful out here, isn't it? So I thought, well, we'd talk a little bit about the super aging and the weight loss while I'm doing this to distract me because, I'm not real good at being out of my house. It makes me very uncomfortable because I like the comfort of my home. I don't like being out here. So as of this morning, my weight loss journey that I started on October 20th, I've lost 33 pounds as of this morning. And I've done it without pills, without gimmicks, no drugs, no doctors, no fad diets, no extreme dieting, just making changes. Good, healthy changes. I started something different last week because I was on a plateau with the scale. Oh, it was hard. Very hard. The scale wouldn't go down for like 3 weeks. Then, all of a sudden, Wednesday I lose a pound. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the scale just went down and down a pound every day. And what changed, and what's strange is it changed immediately. I changed up when I eat. So, between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., I have one protein shake. And it's sugar-free, 30 grams of protein, and it has 2 carbs. And I slam that down with my vitamins. And then from noon to 4, I pack in all my food. I have a healthy, robust meal at noon. Maybe, a snack between 3 and 4 if I'm really feeling dizzy or lightheaded or anything. And then from 4 to 7, slam out the water. Drink a good amount of water. I drink LaCroix sparkling water in the can, so I do 2.5 cans. And then after 7, nothing. Gives my body a chance to digest and relax. And so far, I started that last Monday, a week ago today, and I'm down 5 pounds in a week because of changing that up. And my diet's super high protein anyway. A lot of meats, dairy, vegetables. I'm not a fruit eater. I don't like fruit. I mean, I can tolerate some fruits, I like peaches. I like sometimes a banana. Cherries. I love cherries. But the thing with a weight loss journey and combining it with the super aging is that you have to get to a goal weight and maintain it. Because the longer your body sets at one weight, the easier your body starts to believe that is the best weight for you. And that's why we reach plateaus, because as we lose weight, those pounds come off. The scale says, hey, your body thinks something's wrong. So now we have to hold everything. Hold the line. But you get through it. And for me, it was all about the timing, apparently. Now, I expect plateaus to hit until I reach my ultimate goal. But I'll take any win. A pound here, a pound there to make that goal. Some days it's a struggle, but now that I know what I need to do with the timing of my meals, it's good because I don't have to sacrifice. Like last week on Friday, I had my lunch, a huge lunch of vegetables. I love canned artichokes. Canned artichokes and some baked chicken, and I was so full. But by 3 o'clock, stomach was growling. So I went ahead and had a peanut butter cookie that I made from scratch. I actually had 2. Got up the next day, still lost a pound. So timing is more important than deprivation. And that's not to say you can eat anything you want between noon and 4 and as much as you want. You still have to eat a high protein, low carb, low sugar diet, but you can have that snack and not feel like it's going to topple your success. And everybody's body is different. Everybody's going to have a different timeline. But look into that. Ask your chatbot. What does your chatbot think of timing? Is that timing going to work for you? Worked for me. You know, they talk about the psychology of eating and the psychology of weight loss. And there's a lot of truth in that. That it can be. But for me, my body just does not like food sitting in my gut digesting after 7 p.m. And if you drink a lot of fluids and you have to get up 1 or 2 times in the middle of the night to pee, you can stop the hi, good morning. You can stop that cycle by stopping your water consumption a minimum of 2 hours prior to bed. Now, you will want to, of course, have a sip of water before bed for hydration, just a sip. But the more fluids you drink later into the night, the more you have to get up and pee during the night. So regulate that. But I want to tell you, I don't support any programs, although my ChatGPT bot does keep track of points. 100% free. Just like Weight Watchers. Keeps track of those points for me. So I can still continue to enlighten and educate myself on the correct foods to eat and how to eat them. But for me, it's never been drugs. I don't take any drugs. I don't involve doctors or specialists of any kind. My body knows what it needs when it needs it. And I have to let go and let my body make that decision. So except I will say I have incorporated the black beans into my diet regularly because they have a naturally occurring component that triggers your body to produce the GLP-1 hormone. So that's been really good. And white kidney bean supplement for pulling out excess carbs if I'm having a big meal like Easter time. We're going to have a big meal at Easter. I'll watch what I eat, portion it. Be sure to eat, before that cutoff if I can. If not, my white kidney bean will help. And it's important to understand intermittent fasting and the role it plays, because too much fasting will cause your body to break down and you may lose weight, but it won't be the right kind of weight. And your body will start to retain fluid and your body will start to react as though it's in survival mode. So intermittent fasting is a great way to help heal your body and cleanse your body, but you have to do it responsibly. If you are somebody who intermittent fasts, I kind of do now and then, but I find that regular food and water intake is the answer to my body, my metabolism. So for super aging, remember, get to and maintain a healthy weight if you're not there already. Get out there and get those 10,000 steps a day if you can. After a while, it won't feel like you're doing anything. But do it casually, don't push it. You don't want to injure yourself. And if you do too much exercise, too much workout at one time, it inflames your body. And so your body sends fluids to that area and retains those fluids to those areas for, 2 to 7 days, depending on the injuries. And that's not good. So a healthy amount of exercise for what your body needs. Timing of food, I am learning in these past couple of weeks, is everything key to my weight loss journey. And it might be for you too. So experiment with that. Look around a little bit. See what works best for you. The key is to look at how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Do you feel bloated, achy, tired, in pain, uncomfortable when you sleep? It may be because your body's full of food too late in the evening. And if that happens, that's the key. And give your body 4 to 5 hours to digest that food through your digestive system into your lower intestines before you go to bed. And you might feel much better. Oh, so I'm home now. I gotta see how long that took and how many steps, Even if it's just a few thousand steps, that's a few thousand steps closer to that 10,000 step goal each day. So keep trying. If you have any questions for me, ask them in the comments. But I feel like a new human being, like a new woman. And losing 5 pounds in 7 days, yeah, I'm going to plateau, I'm sure, at some point. But I know that I have reached a point of learning so much about weight loss through my body that I'm now starting to do the right things at the right time. Because it's a whole combination of things for weight loss. Not a magic bullet, not a high-priced doctor, not a useless nutritionist. It is about being responsible and sensible, and that starts with listening to your body. Your body will tell you what you need. And when you give it what it needs when it needs it, your heart and your mind will thank you with a healthy, thriving body into your ancient years. And I'm home now and I got to go to work. So until next time, do good and be good.